Ceased and desisted. The Prince's Trust. This is about Bornfree Foundation. Japanese man. Cunning, I would say, of the Japanese. Advert of Bornfree. Guy singing it. No coincidence. I used to love that. Bornfree. I always thought of the elephants. It was one of my films when I was growing up that I really loved. I liked that movie. Anyway, I was thinking I was doing a wonderful thing years ago. I went on a holiday back to England, and I was really appreciative of my time there. A long time ago, I didn't want to live there ever again, but I renewed. I looked back at my history. I went to old places where I was brought up. I went to see people that I wasn't aware of that now I am. It was a reclaiming of my history and understanding of more. So I went back to England. I went to Newcastle upon Tyne too, went right over the country, England, Scotland, Wales, Ireland. So it was a trip that I really wanted to do, and I did. So I'm very fortunate and blessed in many ways, and I know that. When I was in Newcastle upon Tyne, I went to a lawyer. I was full of love. I wanted to contribute to the country that was no more for me. And this was my way of doing it. I paid money that I couldn't afford to a lawyer, a lot of money, so that I would become part of the Bornfree Foundation. My offering was writing an idea, one idea, or of something of that consequence. Not all my ideas, not to take for now and forevermore. No, just one idea. I think that I felt I was doing the right thing at the time, because I believed that my life was so much smoother, and in New Zealand not smooth at all. And I thought, goodness me, I'm thankful all the time that I was allowed to live here in the way that I've never been allowed to live in New Zealand. So that was also at the back of the mind why I did this as well, to say thank you for the country for being treated humanely, in a human way, where I perceived at the time that I had privacy. I know now I had none, but there was a charade of it. So, so what can I say now? I never expected doing that one act, more acts than just that one act, because in my life everything is seen, and I didn't realise that. So the lack of privacy has contributed to mostly all of it. I didn't realise that they had seen all my writing. They knew what I was capable of and what I had done and what I would go on to do. I had no understanding of that. I just thought I'd give something of what I've wrote and say thank you, and that was it. I didn't expect the royal pursuit around me, the mercenaries. I didn't expect to be tried to be, placed in the ground so many times, so many episodes. Unbelievable avalanche, army, navy, soldiers, sailor. From young, it's been happening, but not in the way that it was now. And that was me. And I always blame me. But what I was doing was trying to be a good citizen and just contribute to a country that I was no more of, and say thank you. That was it. That was all, the Prince's Trust. But anyway, now I retract all that. Cease and desist. Cease and desist, please. I want no extension, no association of any kind, and I retract anything that I did at that time, because, and only because, of the massive pursuit of trying to harm me, fragment my family, lack of privacy, constant daily attacks, targeting, and so much more. And some of that royal family have contributed to that. And I just talked recently about the Laney business, all connected, all linked. So whoever is involved, you're not worthy of 1 cent from me, not 1 cent. You've already had over $1,000 from me, trying to do the right thing by actually getting involved and saying, look, I want to contribute something. I didn't understand how that apathy would turn towards me. And you don't expect it of kings and queens who have so much richness to go after a poor person who has no richness, but does have a multitude of thinking and ideas and writings. You never expect, that power hungry, that imbalance to be pursued from the royals at the very top. You don't expect that, and I didn't expect that. I was being kind. I'm a human being. I love, I give, I donate. Even when I have nothing, I give and donate. I always have. That's who I am. And I have never changed. So no connection now with the UK for me. Too much harm. This obsession of royal circles and greed has just destroyed people that I've loved, destroyed relationships. And a lot of people have gone from their side too, I have to say, not just my side. So that disconnect has to happen. The Prince's Trust, that disconnect has to happen. No connection between me and the Prince's Trust now. And delete anything in the payment. I don't need it back. You can have that. That's on me. Look at all the loved ones that have been lost over this crazy, wicked pursuit over essentially money and ideas. So it's ceased and desisted, and that's how I see it now. I'm born free. The Bornfree Foundation is behind me now. I'm so sorry about this all. And the Prince's Trust link, no more. All right, thank you.